Hello, pool fans from wherever you are watching, whether it be from your pool room or from your house, wherever you are in for some amazing pool. Welcome to the 2024 International Open here in St. Augustine, Florida. It is our new home. How you guys liking it here? We've seen some amazing pool as well. This is day one action, and I want to thank our sponsors. That includes Diamond Billiard Products, Simona's Cloth, Aramuth Tournament Balls, and St. Johns County. It's time for our next matchup, and let's meet the players. First up, he really doesn't need much of an introduction. Two-time World 9-Ball champion, back-to-back Derby City All-Around champion, the U.S. Open champion, World Pool Masters champion, and the only player to ever win World Pool Masters, World 9-Ball, and U.S. Open. Sponsored by 6060 and Xingju Tables for Moscow, Russia. But now, a proud American, the Ghost, Fedor Gorst. And his opponent is a two-time runner-up in World 10-Ball Championship, the Helsinki 9-Ball champion. He's sponsored by Owl and ACCUSTATS from Tokyo, Japan. Shotgun, Naoyuki Oi. Our referee is tournament director Ed Ladawi, and sending it to the ACCUSTATS box, Mike Sigel and Mark Wilson.
Hello again, everybody. We have world-class pool brought to you by ACCUSTATS. Captain Hook Mike Sigel is providing technical insight. I'm Mark Wilson. Mike, great to have you alongside.
Great to be here. Now we've done 3 matches today. This, of course, our first match was good, but this tends to be one of the best matches in the tournament. And this is a second or first
second round? No, second round.
Second round, yes, because they're moving the matches around. Tough field, I'm noticing. I don't know a lot about Oi, but I hear he's a good player. He's from Asia. So I think Gorst might have his hands full. And this is really unusual for the beginning of a tournament. Normally, the seeded ranked players are playing much easier opponents normally.
Both players won earlier today. Oi, 41 years old, from Japan. And not only is he a fantastic player, but he's a real comical, humorous kind of a guy. Race to 10. Gorst is breaking. Right side of the break box. 9 balls racked on the spot. Locked down.
He makes the one on the side. Now in this match, we are going to talk about where the 2 ball is racked. So you notice he's right next to the 2. That means the 2 was probably under the 9 ball. One of the 2 balls there. When the 2 is above the 9 ball, it flies more up table and a much more difficult situation when you make the one on the side. Of course, he made 3 balls on the break. And he doesn't really have a shot at the 2, so I'm guessing some kind of safety play. Looks like he's cutting it. He's going to put a little English and try and get the cue ball behind the 9, and 8, by the way, which he did perfectly. I think, no, there may be a window there, and I haven't looked at it yet. That'd be a little unlucky. Aha, there is a window. How do you like that? The window meaning the only place on the table he could have stopped where he's trying to get behind the 8 and 9 was right in the middle of them.
Not easy to play safe from here, though, because you're going to leave some kind of, you can't block him up.
Well, he might nip it and try and put the cue ball in the same. That's exactly what he did. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that shot. Hit it perfectly. Of course, with the jump cue, huh?
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah, you hit it perfect. So these are the kind of things that separates, the men from the boys. The safety play, the percentage of shooting and not shooting, and these kind of things. And they factor into games and matches like this one. So, of course, Gorst has the jump cue.
Widely regarded as the very best with the jump cue.
Wow, that's unbelievable. He made that better than just shooting right at it. I mean, just amazing. No, it's amazing.
It is phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like a hanger. How do you play safe against a guy that can do that?
He's wicked good. He can make any ball. He trains super hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all about pool. Only 24 years old, too, Mike.
Yeah. No, he's very impressive. I've watched his game. You hear his name everywhere. A guy's winning everything right now. Well, him and Van Boning. I mean, you got Filler and Shaw also. But I think these two are a step above. I think he was trying to, well, he did. Look at this.
What
Great
a shot.
shot. What
a shot. He just made 2 shots from nowhere.
Yeah. When a guy's playing this good, he's practicing. Pool is the only thing on his mind at this age. It's very tough to beat a guy like this. Very difficult.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they just don't make a lot of mistakes. You have to earn the games. It's not like he's going to miss the 7.
Yeah.
You're going to always be in a tough safety situation. And when the guy gets a chance to run out, and now look at this kick. He hit that absolutely perfect. I mean, he got a little unlucky. He left the shot, but he hit it as good as you could hit it. I think actually the 4, it's not hanging, so I don't even know if he can make the 3. I'm not sure he can even make the 3. He can't make the 4. He might cut the 3 thin. Can it go in like that off? No. No, he's got to play some kind of...
He might be looking at the combination on the 4.
Maybe.
I mean, it's distasteful from this, but he just doesn't have a great play here.
Well, you can bank the 3.
He can bank it.
I mean, that's a possibility, and stiff the cue ball. I mean, I think I would choose that over anything else as far as shooting.
Yeah.
He can jack up, hit the 3 with a lot of spin, and just bank it and stiff the cue ball. If it goes in, he's out. And if it doesn't, the guy may not get a shot. Let's see what he does here. And there we go. Oh, that was, I like that shot.
He missed it the only place you can miss it. If he goes a little longer, it's in. If he goes a little shorter, it comes back down table, maybe goes in off the 4. He hit it with a nice pace just to give it that second chance.
Yeah, but that was definitely, in my opinion, the right shot. You'll see that the better players do the better percentage and the better shot. And a lot of games are like this. The guy that comes out winning most of these games usually wins the match. I don't think he can make the 3, can he? Or the corner?
Oh,
I don't know what he was doing.
Safety.
There.
He was playing the...
No, he didn't do a very good job.
Yeah, I'm sure he's disappointed.
Yeah, no, I guess he didn't. I think he was trying to stick behind the 8, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Gorst has a good opportunity here. Nice shot. Went to the short rail. That's the way I would have shot that. Nobody does it like that too much anymore. So he's going to come out probably towards the middle of the table. 1 rail. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's pretty, a little more than he would like, but he's all right.
He's golden here. He's not even going to go to the second rail, I don't think.
All right. Yeah, with that, yeah. He had a little more angle than he would like, I still think. He killed that, right? A little inside, no?
No, he was just, maybe speed he was comfortable with. It just looked so good for him.
And that's a nice shot. See, hit the rail and come out. That's what we were talking before.
Yeah.
Crane taught me, always come to the rail and out. And there you go, 1-0.
Off of a missed safety play by Oi.
Yeah.
Gorst leads 1-0.
He'll look back at that shot later on and see that could be a determination on what happens. Because Poole, the guy that gets out of the gate quickly, I think has a huge advantage over it immediately puts pressure on your opponent, and you're telling your opponent, I'm running out and I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the opposite, if a guy has a layout, he should get out and doesn't, that also sends a message. But the wrong one. I'm not playing good and I don't feel right.
Right.
So, you know what, Gorst, he's supposed to, I'm thinking when I was that age, he's playing, I think he just got married. You're playing pool, you're going from tournament to tournament. That's pretty much what you're doing. On your off time, you're maybe, going to a restaurant kind of a thing. But they're on I used to go on the road 8-9 months a year. That's all I did was play pool. when I got home and had 2 or 3 weeks off, I just laid around the house, ate, watched TV, because you're exhausted. Okay, he's going for the 1 to our right. It didn't go in, and he didn't make anything. And let's see what we got here. You got Ed. I guess Ed is now the referee.
Yeah, Ed Ladawi. He usually does the late match.
So what do we do here now? Is he going to cut it in? Is he going to play safe?
He protects that cue ball pretty good. He didn't take many chances, so it'd be a thing of if he feels he's looking at it like he can cut it with control. So
I don't know how. Well, the 2 is hanging, but he's got to get down here. I don't know. Let's see what he does here. I'm not crazy about this right away. Nice shot. Well, look how good he hit that. Unbelievable. I can't believe he hit it with outside spin a little. Did you see that? That's very tough.
That's what happens when you just play 10 hours a day for 8 years.
Yeah, no.
Under high pressure.
Yeah, no, he hit that. And I didn't think he could do that. Well, now you look, the 3 to 4 goes up the other corner.
Yep.
I mean, he's out. He should be. 3 almost stop. 4 up the corner. He'll make the 5 some kind of way. All the balls are open right there. But the 1 ball shot was impressive. Really, I don't think he could do anything near like what he did. 4 just depends on what kind of angle he has. If he's straight, he could play the 5 in a multitude of pockets. He's following a little bit. Let's see. Oh, okay, just bundling it in. All right, 5. He wants to get a little angle on the 6. I guess he coasts down just a little. Very little. 6. He's a little straighter than he would like, I think. A little bit.
Yeah.
He might be able to force. He wants to try and get kind of straight on the 7.
He doesn't want to have to go into the 8 off the 7, that's for sure. But now it looks like he may have to.
Yeah, he didn't force it enough. So,
or maybe not. He might. Well, now he's looking at bumping into the 8 deliberately.
No, he's going to try and bump into the 8, but he could also foul this with inside and nip the 8. But I think he's going to. Yeah, see, that's what I like. Hit it with right English. Yep, that's the way I like to see that. Now, see, that's straight pull knowledge right there. He hit it with an inside English, came out smelling like a rose. Most people would have played it with the other English, and they wouldn't have got a shot. So that shows he has great knowledge of pool just in that shot.
We got a big shot to make here now.
Yeah, he'll make this. They just slide over. Yeah, he'll make this without a doubt. He'll go just above the side in the low part of the screen. Watch it. Well, you got 50-yard line. He's all right, but I don't know if he was playing it for the other corner or that corner.
No, I think he was playing for this corner. He just came up a little short. Yeah. But, he's a tall, lanky kid that grew up playing on 5x10 in Moscow. And so it's reaching out and stretching and getting one here. Nice, clean run out here by Gorst.
Very nice. Yeah.
He created his own opening from the dry break and the tough 1 ball that he had to play, and then everything else.
Well, the 7 again, that showed skills that most people would not see that.
Yeah.
So and again, when you play straight pool, I always say that it's hard to learn because you have to really watch a great player for a long period of time. But after a while, you start seeing shots like that in clusters and where to go. And, and if he hadn't had that knowledge, he wouldn't have got out there wreck. If he'd have hit it low with the other English, he would have probably double-kissed the 8 and had nothing. Probably played a safe, or still could have won the game. But the inside English shot, I shoot that shot the same way all the time. All right, so he's going for, he made like 3 bowls last time. He's going for the 1 to our right, but this table's been breaking good. Most guys are making balls. Made the 1. Where's the 2? There you go.
Got the 9 moving with the cue ball.
but
He's hitting that break good.
again, the 2, in my opinion, was low. And when it's low and the cue ball's at this end of the table, the 2, you can make it. When the 2 is above the 9, it goes way up table, and you may or may not get a shot. So, we were talking about that last year. With these kind of players, the guy that gets the first shot or safety or whatever usually wins the game. They're either going to run out or play a safe on you. All right, he's got to get an angle on the 3, which I think he got a little too much, or he can follow it. He's going to play the 4 in the same pocket as the 3, or he may try and break him. It's hard to tell the angle. Can he just follow down and come from the end rail out? Does he have to slide it with low or run into him? I don't know what he's doing yet. Let me see how he cues it. He's hitting it low. He's going to slide. I think he's got a little too much angle for that, doesn't he? Oh, he hit that perfect. Look how good he hit that shot. Boy, he killed that. The angles here are a little, you can't really see him. It looked like he had a lot more angle than that.
And he did that with great control and perfect volume of RPMs of spin.
Well, he got perfect on the 3 from the 2. See, that wasn't easy, that shot, to get the right angle.
Oh, you're right.
So those things I notice he does very well. He has one of these tables at his house in the same conditions. He plays on it day and night. So after a while, he understands the nuances, what angles you really need and so on. This is like a throw-in from here, 6, 7 aside.
Oh, once he gets there, yeah.
Yeah, well, then he'll have a little angle on the 8. This is like a machine. I think he'll just bunt the 7 in and then have that little angle on the 8. Nice. Let's play the 8, a little low left. He can either come across the table, or that's probably what he's going to do, is come across under the side pocket. He could draw it all the way down to the end rail off the side rail, but I think he's going to come across table between the side and the corner. Yeah. Well, he got a little closer to the corner than he liked, but he's good. And there you go.
That's a break and run out for Gorst here.
Break and run.
3-0. That's our score. Very up-tempo match.
Well, he's got the speed. I mean, going from the 2 to the 3, and you know what I mean? That's not easy.
Most interesting distinguishing factor, Gorst challenges Van Boning to a race to 120 in 10 ball. And it was right before the U.S. Open. They battled hard. 3 days.
Right.
Van Boning, the score flip-flopped back and forth, but Van Boning ultimately triumphed.
Yeah, and he was an 8. When I heard that, like a third of the way through, Van Boning was 8-game underdog. I tried to bet, but it was too late. They had just started, and he beat him even. I'm 8-game underdog. No, Van Boning is not an 8-game underdog. I didn't think.
Then the following week, they both went to the U.S. Open. Both drew into opposite brackets, battled through super tough fields, and ended up those two in the finals. And Gorst prevailed, but you just have to think these long, hard hours of playing both each other gives you that little extra sharpness, that little extra toughness,
sure.
And that's how they winnowed through there, pouring in those marathon hours, and that's what most people won't do. They're not built for that. Can't take the focus.
Yeah, I mean, when you're at this stage in your career, it's like you don't make mistakes. And then if a guy has knowledge on top of that, knowing what to do in key situations, that just adds to it. Because, again, that's going to be when Van Boning and Gorst play, they both break good. They both run out when they get a shot. It's the guy that moves a little better is going to win a majority of those games. The push-out game, the do I shoot or do I duck? So the guy that shoots the highest percentage in situations like that, that's who's going to win. I mean, all things considered equal.
Yeah, those two are a toss-up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think both of them are well above Shaw and Filler. in my opinion. Because in other words, they have that razor edge above everybody else. Then you got Filler and Shaw and a couple other guys in that range. Mm-hmm. But I think they have that little extra. And they both play 24 hours a day. That's all they do is play pool, What's happening?
Unusual. I think it's a shot clock violation. I'm not sure.
What?
No, I'm not sure what's happening. Gorst is...
Something's happening. What's going on?
I think it's a shot clock violation.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Well, I didn't hear. So
yeah, I was not.
We're in the booth, and I can't hear what's being said, but it was the most unusual circumstance here. Let me look at, well, no, they both have their, okay, definitely a shot clock violation. I guess he has to declare it. I thought that would just happen automatically that you got your extension, but I could easily be wrong.
And 30 seconds is a long time.
It is.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
At least you think they get a warning. The first,
No, they got their boxes over here, but
yeah, they can see.
But his box still has the green. Oh, I see. He still has the extension. He just didn't declare it. That's what happened then. But I didn't know that you had to declare it. I assumed that it was. But anyway, perhaps you do. We played it both ways over the years.
Yeah, I said about the shot clock. They used to have a shot clock, but you didn't see it. I go, how can I play against a shot clock if I can't see how much time I have? And then finally they did it. I mean, it wasn't that tough.
Well, you hate to see the match, the rack go that way. Not that Gorst wouldn't possibly win anyway, but...
Yeah. But he's getting off to a great start.
Yeah, you think?
Well, he's running out when he's supposed to.
Playing perfect?
Well, yeah. He's got the perfect stroke for this. He's got that kind of long follow through that you can kill the cue ball on shots like that. He actually killed it too much. What's the score?
4-0.
4-zip. I don't think I've seen the guy shoot too much.
That's what I mean. He had a good turn there, the open table. You hate to see him lose that rack that way, but that's what happens.
I mean, I really was looking at the monitor. I didn't even notice what happened with the shot clock. Yeah, when we used to play, when there was 10 seconds left, they would click two balls. I don't care when you were shooting, and it threw you off. Then you had to readjust after hearing that. And, yeah, it was tough to do. And I finally, they agreed to eventually, you had to get a clock. I mean, how are you going to play basketball if they don't know how much time is left? I mean, they're glancing over at the clock, all the time. In straight pool, 30 seconds a lot of times is not enough. But in 9-ball, with the exception of key pushing out and so on and so forth.
With the exception of your one extension, that's all you need per rack.
And
I'm a god-awful slow player, and my average shot is 18 seconds. Strickland's only 13 seconds. It's just that my slow backswing makes it look god-awful slow, but really isn't. Cut break, 9 balls.
Now, see where the 2 went? See, the 2 went up table, which tells me it was racked above the 9. They have They have an extension every game?
Yes.
For how long?
30 seconds.
Really? Oh, I thought it was just once in a match.
Every rack, and when you look out here at the box, the little light on top of that black box will either be green or red, so the player can just glance over and see if he has used his extension.
Gotcha. Well, you learn something new every day.
He didn't quite get there.
He's going. All right.
He underdrew it.
Yeah, he didn't draw this ball. I don't think. Can you cut that in?
If he can, that cue ball is going to be super hot. It's going to be ultra thin, I would think. I guess he can. He's okay.
Look at this shot.
Well, that's the problem with it. Once he
Wow.
got too thin, he couldn't arc it up on top of the 3.
Well, he cut that so easy. Well, I think he can just hit the 3, go behind the 5, or maybe he's looking for something more exotic. Put the 3 down more.
Oh, he let that leak out. It's not an easy shot. I'm not saying that, but the Gorst will definitely hit it without a jump cue.
Yeah, I think he hit half the ball.
These are these little ugly spots. Well, he's acting like maybe it goes.
No, I don't think he can make it from here.
Okay, yeah. I thought it was okay.
Oh, he's coming out with the jump cue. 8 seconds left, 7. I guess 30 seconds.
He gets an extension, but I didn't hear him call extension. I don't know. Oh, maybe he did call it.
I didn't hear it. He's going to cut the 3 thin, and the cue ball might hit the 8 and stop it.
No, I think he's banging the 3 down table.
Or he might just
Down
bump
to the
3.
center. Down to the center. No, he was playing it.
Oh, he
Hello,
made the
9
9.
ball.
Almost.
No.
He was trying to cut that in?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a precise hit. It's a quality effort from there to even get it close. He just got in that ugly spot where he had his back against the wall, had to shoot.
Well, this isn't, I think the 8, he may flirt with the 8 here. Let's see what he does. Yeah. And now what?
Super thin on the side, I guess, is about what you have.
I
Or you play the 9.
Yeah, I would play the 9
Play
here.
the 9.
He might be able to just cut it in this. Let's see. Gorst, move out of the way. Wait, I can't see. I don't know. The 5 is open. I mean, he may try and cut it in the side, or he may try and hit the edge of the 4 really thin and billiard the 9.
Well, if you cut the 4 in the side, you might billiard the 9 anyway.
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Let's see what happens here. Played the 9 only and made it. Nice shot.
Great shot.
Yeah.
And pretty safe. Yeah. Oi is on the board here.
Oi.
Oi. Yes.
Oi. It's more oi than oi. No, that was a good shot. I don't think he could have done them both.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Well, clearly not, because he had to overcut it to even.
Yeah.
And he almost still hit it too fat. So, yeah, that was
Well, it's 4-1. He got to, he's on the board.
Mm-hmm.
You can just see the rhythm of Gorst that they're playing all the time. They just gets up and, he's like, I'm going to play the 1, get over here for the 2, then I'm going to get over here for, and that's all he's thinking of. When you're younger, Jack Nicklaus, I saw an interview with him. As he got older, he goes, the toughest part of getting older when he still competed was concentration. So when you're younger, it just seems really easy to concentrate like that. Then as you get older, it's hard to turn it off and on, is the thing.
Look at Oi's laughing with Ed Ladawi talking about he spaced out on the calling the extension. So.
All right, he's trying to play the 1 to our right. Almost made it. The 2 was racked high, so let's see where it is.
Yeah.
2's up table. Well, he didn't leave anything. Or did he? Let me see.
Kind of like in the, you left enough, like in The Hustler.
Yeah, right. Actually, I can't see. He's in the way. Okay, there. Oh, he can make it. Oh, he can definitely make it. And he may bump the 2, possibly. No, he can definitely make the 1. I don't know if he's going to get rewarded for it. The 2-5, does that go in the side? No.
I don't know. Maybe he can throw. I don't know.
This is a tough situation.
Yeah. It's tough for us to see, too, because we're so flat.
Well, he can make the 1, but I don't think he's going to get rewarded with anything on the 2. So he could 3-rail the 1 and just follow the cue ball just straight as it lays, or try and play the 1 and do something with the 2. Let's see what happens.
He goes down shooting normally from here. If it goes, he's shooting at it. Oh, he didn't hit it well.
I think he was playing safe. Yeah, he wasn't trying to make that, I don't think.
No, he wouldn't have hit it that bad, and he wouldn't have hit it that speed, I don't think, either.
He's going to play the one. What's he doing? Oh, boy. Look at
He's
this.
eyeing it up how he's wanting to get on there, I think, and see if it plays.
Okay. Well, he's got to draw into him, right? I don't think it goes.
Well, we'll find out
I think
right
here
now.
he can hit the 2 and 5.
He acted like it did. But
Oh, my goodness. Boy, he could have got better than that.
yeah, he didn't do much with the cue ball there. I think it would have been at least another foot of travel.
Now, my eyes are not that good, but I'm telling you, I don't think this goes. Oh, I was wrong. It sure didn't look like it, did it? Son of... Now, look how unlucky he got here. Over the ball with the 3.
But I don't call it unlucky because he put himself in that spot with
Yeah,
that
that's
ball
true.
in hand.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
You don't have to play it like that.
I'm sure... I mean, from here, it looked like it was impossible. This is very difficult. You get lucky and hit the 8, maybe. Look at this shot. Well, perfect.
Good call.
God almighty. Boy, those... I mean, that's what I call the nerve shots. I mean...
Yeah.
So now he looks pretty good. The 4, he can come out. I'd go like 2 rails and come out like just off the side rail. Very nice. Bounce. More bounce. This is not good. Look well, he's got to play the 6 in the other corner. Or he's going to pound this over. I mean, doesn't have a lot of angle
I
here.
think he just float up there.
Yeah. See how bad he hit the 5?
Yeah.
He hit it kind of straight.
Pounding is not a good play.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So he is, he's got a lot of things to do here. Off the rail, 7 aside, 8, 9. Boy, this guy, he plays
Fast.
fast. I mean, you know, he's like Earl. A lot of guys play that way. You know, they get in a rhythm. They're dangerous guys like this.
No, Oi's a shot maker for sure.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, he's not intimidated because he was down 4-0, and now it's going to be 4-2. There you go. See, so he looked good. That he got out when he was supposed to.
Yeah.
Regardless of how it looked, he still got out. So, you know.
No, he's a tough guy. Been blessed to broadcast a number of his matches.
Look how he jumped up in the TPA. Now he's 813, Gorst 897.
Yeah.
He was like 500 or something.
Right. Well, those balls, it's all predicated on how many balls you pocketed versus how many errors you run a rack. It's going to boost it up early in the match.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that 2 went that easy. Of course, again, from here, we're still about, 30 feet from the table, maybe a hair more.
And it's real flat angle.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we have obstructions in our way. If the player's in his chair, you can't really see.
Yeah. And we're not above. Like I said,
We normally are, right.
the other time we were 10 feet above the table. You can see everything. But now we're like ground level. So, again, he's going to try and play the 1 to our right in the side pocket.
2's behind the rack, as Mike had alluded to earlier.
2's behind the rack. Shouldn't be going anywhere. See where it is? And now it got bumped 2 or 3 times, but it's still under the side pocket by a mile. No, he left nothing. This is the part of the game that, no matter how good you play, if you're not getting opportunities, it's hard to win,
Yeah.
So, that also, 9 and 10 ball are the few games that this happens a lot. It doesn't happen a lot in 8 ball, straight pull, 1 pocket, any game except these.
Nice jump attempt there.
Yeah. Let's see what Gorst does. This is not automatic. He can play the 1, cut it into 2, I believe does not pass the 3.
Yeah, that makes this shot even more distasteful when you don't have a follow-up.
Yeah, I mean, he could cut it in. I mean, the way he's playing, he could cut this in with a hair of inside, go 2 rails, and drift towards the 5-9. But he's hitting it with outside English. Oh, he's playing safe. That's smart. You know what I mean? He just had a shot that, you couldn't get out. There you go. Now, he could have played the one. A lot of guys might have tried it, but he played the obvious percentage shot, the safety play, especially when the guy wins 2 games in a row. I mean, if he was leading 5-0, he might have shot at that. No, you don't think?
The right shot's the right shot.
Yeah, okay.
This is the right shot.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not. He doesn't go into desperation or give up stroke or anything like that. Every shot he plays it to the best of his ability.
Hit it. He kicked it just wrong.
Yeah.
Of course, now Gorst is still in the same position. The 2 does not go. So either you play for the combination, or it may. No, I don't think it goes. I see he's pointing there like he wants to play. Draw back towards the 4 ball. But he's over a ball a little bit. He's got to draw this with a little spin. So the 4 makes it much more difficult than just being flat. He's got to jack up on this a little. Yeah. Let's see what he does. Nice shot.
I don't know.
Perfect. Look at this. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Well, that's incredible.
Wow, that is.
That's incredible, that position.
That was the most, yeah.
No, really. I mean, it's
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And that was totally played.
But he's very, when
speed.
when he's playing confidently, you can do that. You know what I mean? He knew he could, come across perfect speed and get there.
Well, the key to that is you have to hit the part of the pocket that you intend
Right,
to.
exactly.
Otherwise, your speed and direction is all
Right.
monkeyed up.
Totally
And
wrong.
He knew if he hits a good part of the pocket, he comes into that wide zone to get
Right.
on the 2. If you butcher it, if you're antsy, if you're not sure about it, that's when you monkey it up and you can't do it.
But he's got his feel for the game, the table and everything is pure. You could just tell because he moves the cue ball around like it's got a string. So,
Well, it's the hardest working man in pool right there.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't know. Van Boning is also hard.
No, I agree.
Yeah, they're both. But there's a lot more money out there today, so and nobody has a trainer. You look at tennis, they have 5, 6, 7 people with them. They have a physio, trainer, coach, manager. Pool's not like that, so you're all by yourself normally.
Yeah.
No,
you have to be highly self-motivated, and you can't do it because of money, because that's not a pure enough motive, nor is there even a significant amount of money. You have to be in the top 2 or 3. These guys do it out of love, and not that they don't love getting money to do what they love. But
well, yeah, but you can't travel around the country and lose money. So the top players, sure, they want to show their skills and make money. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah.
I would say. I mean, come
on. And
they're
a credit to the sport. They actually do something to enhance the visibility of it and attract people to watch.
Yeah, he just won one of the biggest tournaments ever in Saudi, $250,000 first prize. That'll loosen your stroke up a little.
A little easier to hit the pocket pure and get in a good zone.
Yeah. And then he won something else for like $100,000.
Oh, yeah.
I think this year he's on like $500,000-$600,000. That helps.
Won the U.S. Open. That's a prestigious title.
Yeah. So he's making good money.
Nice out there.
Very good there. 5-2. Pre-game lead. The Oi will have the break.
Well, he said 5-2, but I thought it was 5-3. Let me put my glasses on to make sure I'm
it was 4-2. It's 5-2.
Yes, it is 5-2. Boy, I'm getting blind here. That was my own writing, too.
Yeah, when you're playing like that, just you can see the confidence in his form.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's what, 24?
24.
So he's probably like in his prime, maybe another 3-4 years, dead prime. I think late 20s, early 30s, I think is when you're really playing your best. So he's still got a long way to go.
Well, I don't know. Van Boning is in his 40s.
Yeah, he's 40.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Well, that's when I retired. I mean, no, 40.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but Gorst is 20. So Gorst has at least 10 years
Oh, yeah.
of playing this level or even better.
Oh,
The more experience he gets, he becomes a smarter player.
You know, he's going to get better. He
Oh,
works
yeah.
at it.
Yeah, you know, you get smarter. It's not the shooting. When I practice, people say, what'd you practice? Banking, kicking, and the break. I didn't miss. Well, I don't have to shoot at shots, you know, in those days. So I practice kicking at the ball and breaking. I paid people to rack, go in there 2-3 hours a day, and all I do is break. You know, different angles, different speeds, different things like that. And kicking, playing safe, and banking. You know, the pocketing the balls and that, I had that down. You know, as you get older, your shot making starts to diminish a little, but you get so much smarter and know how to run better. You see the same situations over and over, and it sticks in your mind. I could have done this. Maybe I should have done that. And as the years climb, you know, you start getting smarter. Pool is a very mental game. You never see the same situation twice in a row. So you got to use your knowledge on what to do with a shot to get positioned, so on and so forth. When to duck, play to score, all those things come into play. He got away with it, or did he? No. Yes, no?
No, yeah, I don't think he can hit it. Maybe
Can he? No, he's going to jump it.
Wow.
The dreaded jump. I think he can hit like half the ball.
Okay.
I think. A piece of it.
If he spikes this right in, that would be just incredible.
Yeah. I mean, he's right next to the 7. I mean, how's he? He's got to jump it an inch. Huh?
Yeah, I think he can get by the 7 okay. It's the 6 ball is the issue.
Very difficult.
I agree.
Hit that about as good. That might take me 50 tries to hit it. Forget about he missed it. He's probably thinking, how the hell did I miss that?
Yeah. That was straight in.
He probably was trying to make an angle to slide over.
Yeah, maybe.
That was
might
probably in his mind.
Yeah,
sure.
There might have been some of that.
Sure. Okay, let's see what he does now. Well, this is not automatic. The 3 to the 4. Draw back, I guess, get out in the middle of the table. If he can do that, he's got to hit it good. He's got to catch the ball just right. Not just right. Look at that. Hit it a hair too thin.
Yeah, could have. If he hits it a little heavier, he's okay. If he hits a little, not at all, he's okay. This is the only place it got weird.
I don't think he can make it.
No, he could play a combination on the 5 but who would want to?
No, he's gonna. I think his best shot is play safe off the 4, put the cue ball behind the 6-7. He may be trying to play this. I don't like that. Yeah, he's playing it. Shot it like a hanger.
Oh, nice.
I mean, shot it like a hanger.
With control.
With
When you play position on the secondary object ball, you are thinking and playing and executing.
I'm just not seeing the soft hit on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most of the time you hit that more firm.
Mm-hmm.
So that was over my head.
You know the old PJA commercial? These guys are good.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, again, from here it was hard to see. The angle looked different.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So
when you're at the table, too, I mean, you know how you feel.
Right.
Sometimes things just click in for you mentally. You just feel like, I'm going to make this.
So what's he do here? The draw, the pop, he's got to be worried about the 8 if he follows it. Yeah, he's got to be worried about that one.
Did you say the 8
Yeah,
that he bumped into?
He's got a tough, well, he should have hit that with an inside or outside English, something than that. Because now he's in a tough spot again.
This really goes to why you don't want to bump balls. You avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was.
Then it's also unsettling because you know you got not that you can't.
Yeah,
make
but
the
look,
shot.
like a hanger he shot that. I mean,
Beautiful.
Yeah, cut it in like nothing. You know,
Well,
good shot on the 8.
Oi's not known as a position player as much as he is a shot maker. And not that he can't play position, I don't mean like that, but his shot making is right on point.
And the pockets are what, 4.5?
4 1/4.
4 1/4. That's pretty tight for a pocket. I'll tell you what, and that's impressive for him to get out, like that.
Yeah.
Very impressive. What's the score now?
5-3.
5-3. Yeah, that was impressive. I mean, he got out a rack that I didn't think he had to get out from when he shot the 3, hit the 4 from that point on.
There's our TPAs. Gorst right at 900 flat, 840 for Oi.
Well, Gorst doesn't have a throw in here, so he's got to, keep running out. He got a little extra powder that time, see, for his chin.
Yeah.
Because his cue hit his chin.
Yep, he's the only player I ever saw powder their chin. He
Well,
wears a glove, but powders his chin.
Unbelievable. Laurie John is the only one I ever saw that plays that low.
Hey, I got a product for you, Mike.
What's that?
You should make a chin glove.
Chin glove. There you go.
Yeah.
Now watch this. One on the side. He hasn't made it twice in a row.
Oh.
Didn't go in that time. And look where the 2 is again. Rack low.
He hit the point 3 times, too, back and forth.
He made something, though. Now, see, here's when I was saying the 2 again was racked high, that rack. Look where the 2 is compared to if you switch them around.
Yep.
The 2 being the, what is that ball?
That's the 2. On the back rail, right here where he's standing.
Oh, yeah, right. So if the 2 was up somewhere, he could make the 1 and maybe get a shot.
Right.
If the 2 was like the 3 or the 4, but the 2 now in the bottom rail, now if he made the 1 on the side,
Yep.
look where he is. Then they throw him in. So now this is a tough situation only because where the 2 was racked. He's playing safe, yeah. See, he couldn't get on the 2.
Smartly.
Yeah, he couldn't
How'd
get
he
on
do?
the 2.
Oh, nice job.
Perfect speed
Nice
again.
job.
His speed is impeccable.
I have to say that Mike came up with one of the best solutions for the random racking, where he said that each player should have the exact same rack, and they just switch the balls around so that it's completely fair.
Yeah.
Because it does make a difference.
It sure
especially
makes a
at this
difference.
level.
The 2 should be, you should do 4. You just start with the 2, let's say, above the 9 on the left, then the 2 below the 9 on the left, then below the 9 on the right, then top right, and just keep going around.
And for both players.
For both
and then
players.
switch at the end of both players having a break. And I completely agree with what your assessment was. That I'd never considered it before, but then I thought,
No, because that makes a huge difference.
And it's completely fair that way.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
try to make it fair, but with random's not fair.
no,
Because one
because
guy might get it high and the other guy might get it low
Yeah.
a couple extra times. So
sure, because if they get an easy shot, if let's say the 2 and the cue ball was right there, the game's over. Unless they're laying where you got to get 4 ball in hands to run out. But if the 1 up there, he couldn't run out, so he had to play it safe.
here we see the jump cue, and your point was undeniably correct.
He hit the 4 first.
He did.
Yeah.
He's going to call a foul on himself. Make it real simple. I'm sure he's disappointed about that.
Now let's see. Oh, this looks very runnable. 1 that he can get on the 2. It's like a throw in. The 1, 2, 3, 4 is 5. The 3, 4 goes. The 5. This is very doable. No, don't do this. This is that's the only way he couldn't run out. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
He was showing everybody he saw it. That's all.
I see.
They're all going, how come he didn't play the 1-9?
But he didn't even get good on. What is he doing here? I don't think that's a good position.
Yeah.
He's going to have to pound this out.
No, does he? No, he's got a lot of angle.
Oh, he can follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he can draw it back. He doesn't have the perfect angle. See, he drew it, yeah. He didn't have a good follow angle. You're right. He needed more angle to go like up the table in between the 5 and 8. But he's good now. I mean, either cuts this in, goes around the 6, or inside English. If you're really playing good, you kill it with inside. Now, he's only got about 2/3 of a pocket. But that's where he would aim it anyway. That's why this is not as tough. Don't play the billiard. Don't play the billiard. He didn't get good on the 2. See, that's where he would play it anyway. You follow what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If the 4 had been up and he had hit it on the inside of the pocket, might have missed that. So this is the follow with high right. Yeah, look how easy he hit the ball. It's really funny watching the cue ball travel like this. So now he's just got to get off the rail.
Well, it's hard. He's falling a little flat with the hint of the wrong. You hate to pound this shot.
Well, he can draw this just as it lays and make it and play for the side, but he may just draw back a hair and play a 6 in the corner with the right angle. Yeah, that's all he did. See.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. He's got a good angle on the 6. He can like follow it over or stun it. It depends on how he feels.
The way he got on the 6 is exactly the essence of what good pattern play in 9-ball is. A lot of people think it's some kind of a secret. What it is economy of travel with the cue ball, and this is led naturally to the 8. You didn't have to big draw or big follow. Stop shot here.
Yeah, I mean, even the 8-9, that wasn't a hanger. He had the 8 perfect to get right where he is.
And before you ask me, I'm going to tell you, it's 5-4.
There you go. Gorst has got his hands full.
Yeah.
You know, this guy's not falling dead.
No.
So
I told you he's tough.
Yeah. But that jump shot, I mean, let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt Gorst.
Look at those numbers.
Yeah.
Oi has come up from the depths.
This is, well, I think he was too much in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
I think a little too much. But I don't know what he was trying to do there. He was trying to cut that in or just hit it. Well, he might have been trying to cut it.
Yeah, well, he was, because he wouldn't even flirt with the 4 ball if he wasn't trying to cut that.
Yeah, that was a lot. I thought he was just trying to hit the 1 kind of full and stick the cue ball by the ball there and put the 1 down table. Okay, here we go. 1 in the side, hasn't been going in. 2 is on the corner. Where's the 2?
Did go in that time.
There you go, and look where the 2 is.
Oh, he got kissed up now for sure. He doesn't have a shot.
Yeah, but normally the cue ball is where the 9-7 and see, right?
Yes.
And look where the 2 is. Would be a throw in.
Right.
But the cue ball got kicked up table, and therefore you don't have a shot. But look where it is. I mean, you could make that from anywhere down there.
Yeah.
Well, that's the difference. I really believe that as I watch this more and more. And now he's in a tough situation. Where are you going to push out? He's going to jump this now. Kick at it is probably the best thing he can do. Like a 1-pocket shot.
Yeah.
Kick it, try and hit the edge of the 2 to the side rail and back, and the cue ball goes up table. Let's see if he does it.
Nice.
Did it perfect. That was exactly the right shot. Look at this. He's got my video. See, he must.
Let me help you out. It's MikeSiegelPool@gmail.com. Mike Siegel Pool.
You know, I got a guy that has been watching this in Russia. He emailed me 3-4 days ago. He goes, I saw your video, and you said there's like 5 or 8 ways to rack the balls. Can you please tell me how to do it?
Yeah.
Remember, but see, here's the thing. He hit that good where the guy is now in a really tough spot. See, so you hit it. You have to gamble. You hit the 2. Okay, sometimes you miss it. Look at this. He got lucky. Look at this here. Ay. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. Look at this. Pure. He got lucky there.
You don't have to wonder if he needs a jump cue. He can just bring it right with him.
Yeah, but Gorst got a little lucky there on the miss.
No, sure. He had to kick at it and warp it long. But
well, I mean, he hung it, and the guy's stoned behind a ball.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant. Look at that. And
hard to hit it and miss it. Hard to hit the object ball and not make it.
Yeah, that was a big shot for what the score is. Yeah, that was a big shot there. The score's what again?
5-4.
5-4. See, this is a big game here. 6-4, 5-5. I think he's going to draw back between the 7 and 3. Yep. Very
Boy,
good.
he made that look easy. You
Yeah.
have to be hitting the balls pretty
Yeah.
pure to thread that through there for sure.
You can see he's got total confidence. I mean, whatever he does, he's doing it. I mean, whatever he wants to do, he does. You know, a lot of like a guy may see what they want to do, but they don't execute what they want to do. So there's two ways to look at it. If you're playing bad, you might know what you want to do, but you don't do it.
Right. No,
You know?
I've lived it.
Yeah,
Well, I know. You always know what you want to do. Getting the cue ball to cooperate is the hard part.
But I mean, if you took 5 or 6 players, good players, and put that same situation there,
Yeah.
I'll bet half of them would not draw it in between those two
Yeah,
balls.
yeah.
See, that's my. In other words, a lot of guys don't see what potentially could be. Again, this is going back into the knowledge and the percentages and all these different factors as your game gets better.
And just for anybody at home that wants to improve their game, just set up a gap of balls like that, put the cue ball that far away from the object ball, and just try to draw between those two.
Or the easiest way is contact MikeSiegelpool@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I have all the answers. Thank you very much. I got a lot of requests. He's good, and now he's going to play the 5. He's going to draw between the 8-9 off the rail and get under the 9, I believe. See where he's standing? That's about where the cue ball is going to land. I don't think he's going into the 9, in between the 9 and
Well,
7.
and once again, he's going to hit the pocket the way he wants to, and that's why his speed control should be impeccable.
No, that was perfect. Perfect. Yeah. You know, here's the other thing. When you're playing a lot, you know if you hit it no spin, a lot of spin, you know the variances of how far down the ball hits the rail.
Yeah.
See?
And then, you know, some guys try to get another few inches closer, but he wants to assure himself to have this angle. He don't care about being closer.
Right.
So that's why he's playing these speeds.
But, I mean, you could shoot that 5 ball and land on different spots on the rail by a foot difference if you didn't know how to hit it. There's more than just one way, you know, a lot of times.
Absolutely, 100%. Tremendous variations possible there.
Yeah, he does. You can just see it in his eyes, you know, how good he's playing.
Yeah, you can't come to play Gorst and expect him to make a bunch of mistakes.
He's got the wrong angle on the 8, but he'll recover. He'll go, I think, 1 rail up table or 2 rails. 2 rails. No, he went 1. See, now that would have gone 2 there. Then wouldn't you? No? Perfect speed.
No, yeah.
I mean, look.
No, I agree with what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, boy, what a sweet shot he just hit. He got back into line like ball in hand position.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. 1 rail.
What's our score, Mike?
6-4.
Very good.
Is that right?
Yeah, you
6-4.
said it could be 6-4 or 5-5.
Yeah, see those shots? I mean, you watch him, Van Boning, and a lot of the top players. 1 rail, hit it, and travel half the way up and half the way down, and hit it perfect every time. Every time. Every time.
The Bigfoot will have 8 of the best in the world on a 10-foot table and playing 10 ball. That starts on Saturday, along with the straight pool as well. Here at the 2024 International Open.
Mike and I knew we were going to be working together this week, and we were both looking forward to it. But then the hurricane came through. Mike texted me. Mike texted me. I looked at my phone and says, "You might be doing it by yourself," meaning he might not be here. But
the hurricane, the first one, came right through our back door, right through the back door.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and we got lucky. He had minimal damage. I'm off the water by about 6 miles, and the way the wind blew and all these kind of things, we had damage, but nothing nowhere near 3-4 miles. I saw a 40-foot yacht in the middle of the highway with 2 other boats blocking the road. That day was incredible. I mean, you're talking like 1/4 mile from the shoreline.
Yeah.
And then the other one was bad, too. And again, we got lucky again. Well, there you go. Here's your shot. Thank you. When you're playing good, that's what happens. You know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, when you're playing good, everybody said, boy, that guy is so lucky. I expected to get lucky, and you do. When you're playing good, it's just, it all, like, you know, combines together. I mean, he's thinking, where the hell am I going to push out? If I push out for a shot, he'll make it. And if I push out for a safety, he'll safe me. I mean, you could push out right here with all the perfect. You got these maybe blocker and just let him shoot it. That doesn't have to go in on the. Oh, he's kicking at it.
Oh, he's pushing.
He's pushing out. Look at that push out. This is what I'm saying. So let him shoot.
Right what you said.
Yeah,
right
let him shoot. I mean, he's got the right angle. He's got to hit it off the end rail. Go ahead. You know, this doesn't have to go in. I don't care who you are.
No, but he's for sure shooting it too.
Yeah. But I mean,
he can miss. Yeah, absolutely.
But he's not going to give it to his opponent. He has to shoot it. That's all.
And he knows there's some negative expectation.
Yeah.
It's not 100% go. But.
You got to hit it really firm to make sure you go in between the three. You're going to go up like this.
He's giving it back.
He's giving it back.
Very surprised.
Yeah.
Because it's freeing for Oi because he has to shoot.
Well, he doesn't have to shoot. He can play safe.
But yeah, right. But also Gorst could have played safe, and so it's kind of freeing. Like Oi's happy to be back.
I don't think he's going to. Well, he could shoot this, and he probably gets a shot if he makes it. But the tendency on this would be to overcut it. Let's see what he does, or play safe. Undercut it. He thought he might overcut it, and he undercut it. Look, see. I guess Gorst did the right move.
Yeah.
But normally that misses an overcut because you're trying to make more angle. And he undercut it. Well, he's got a shot at the one, but he may have to settle. He's either going to draw it back about where he is, kind of, but not quite that far, or stop. Oh, he had that angle. See, to me, it looked like he's dead straight in.
Well, he got himself in good position there. He worked that cue ball nice and close.
Yeah, you can't see the angles too well from here. I think you can draw this pretty much back, miss the 4, come out towards the center. There you go. That's good enough. Now he cuts the 3. He wants to get kind of straight on the 4, so he may put a little English on this because the angle looks a little wider. May put a little extra right English on it to get the angle good. Perfect. There you go. See, he actually stunned that a little. He pushed the angle over a little. So he's good here for. He's come off the rail, I think, or just draw back a little. Yeah. The 5, the 6 goes up the corner. He's good on the 5. Now he's got to make sure he gets some angle on the 6 because where the 7 is. Perfect. See, he chose to stick on the rail. I like that angle. Well, he has but he's going to follow this all the way up and down. I have 100%. 100%. If he'd have drawn that up a little more, he would have had a good angle. I like the shot when you try and get close to the rail where the ball's off just a hair. But he's definitely going to follow. I think he should follow it. I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he should easily be able to do this. Follow to the end rail.
Well, that's still, you're going to have to use some velocity. I mean, that pocket shrink a hair, but maybe.
No,
he's queuing up there where you said.
He'll do that. I don't think it's a problem.
Well, you are correct.
See,
he had to hit a good ball, and he hit a little flush.
Yeah, and didn't spin it, but he hit it. He punched it instead of the follow. You know, he kind of So he mishit that. You know, he's allowed to mishit a ball. So what do you do here? I mean, if he shoots at the bank, I would bet he makes it, but I don't think he will shoot at it.
Yeah, it's an off-angle bank, but he did win a bank pool title at the Derby, I know.
Yeah.
He might feel like playing safe. He might not get back. Maybe he just take his gamble here.
I think he's banking it. Made it.
Oh,
Like
pure,
a hanger.
Pure.
And
Gin.
he's good. Nice bank.
He's got those dark eyebrows. He always raises his eyebrows like, okay, got through that one.
Well, he just reeks of confidence. You can just see it, you know, when he goes around the table, and he expects everything to work, and it does. You know, I mean, it's all that mental thing that, you know, the top players have.
Well, anybody could have it if they pour in the type of disciplined hours.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
it's not magic.
yeah, but you still got to have the ability. I mean,
Well, right.
right?
You have the ability to concentrate and focus and work at it and take the pain, make it look like this. 7-4. Now our score.
So the game, instead of 5-5, it went 6-4. That was the turning point for Oi.
So far.
So, yeah, so far.
Still some pool to be played here.
Yeah, well, these next couple of games are crucial for Goy. You know, as long as he's at 7 or even 8, it's still doable. You don't want him to get to 9.
Two balls below the 9.
Yeah. Then look where the 2 went. Didn't even go. Look, didn't even go anywhere. He made a bunch of balls. See, the 2 didn't. The 2 went like this, eased down, didn't get kicked.
Boy.
But he has no shot at the 1. So that's again, you know,
that's not fun.
I know he made a ball,
Made 2.
2, and he can't make the next ball. So I mean, this is part of
This poor guy.
the 9-ball deal, and it's hard to play safe. He could nip it with English, try and go down table, leave the 1. You know, the 6 will stop it from going anywhere.
Yeah. You just hate to nip it and try to play ball speed. You'd like to do something stronger because you know that you're almost for sure going to give up a hit at the 1 at the very least.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have much.
Yeah, this is. What's he looking at? He's now looking to bank this cross side now, is he? Oh, boy.
He's queuing up to do something.
I didn't like that. Wild. And look, he leaves him like straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that's a low percentage. The 1 bank, I wouldn't. That's 2, and anything could have happened. Well, he's frustrated because he makes balls. He couldn't get a shot. Gorst is running out, you know. You got to get shots. Boy, I'll tell you, what a field. So hard to do that. Wow. I don't see what he's going to do here because he's close to the 2, so he can't really. I'm not sure what he's going to do here. I think
Can he
the
come
draw.
off can he go 3 rails and down down underneath, I'm saying. He can go 3 or 4 reels underneath it.
Yeah, that's what with a lot of English, that's what he's looking at doing.
Because you're not going to get hooked.
Yeah. He really, he's good, I think. Yeah, that's not bad.
I thought he might even go the extra rail and come up.
That's what I was thinking. I'll hit it a little harder. I mean, this is not a bargain, the 4 on the side. It's a nerve shot, and he's probably going to bunt it in. Again, I don't think he's going to play it in the corner. Nice shot. Oh, he's playing good here. Yeah, those shots. I mean, I'm like this, just looking at those.
But 10 hours a day for 8 years, Mike, and you can have that back.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. When I practice and bend over for a half an hour, I got to take a nap because my back is just getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I'd try and be out there a little, do something, you know. But
Oh, you'd enjoy the hell out of it. If you
yeah,
could.
I mean, you know why? There's no pressure on me. Okay, I'm Mike Sigel, I'm old. If I happen to beat a guy like this or any of the top players playing in tournaments, you'd never hear the end of it, you know. I mean, the rules favor the rotate break. Like as you get older, the weakest part is your break. Now they do the technical break, so the power is gone.
Yeah.
And I just use the strategy on how to run out, you know. But my back, I don't think will allow me to do it.
If you hadn't retired when you're 40, it would have been a different story.
Well, I mean, I had reasons why I did that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying not why or how. I'm just saying you'd still be a top player. Irving Crane was 70, had a stroke, paralyzed on his right side, and ran 186 balls.
Yeah, but they were playing straight pool. Now, if straight pool was the game, I would be out there. But the 9-ball, my eyes don't see those long, thin cuts and that kind of stuff. But if they were playing straight pool all the time, sure, I'd be out there. You know, sure, I could run hundreds, believe me. That I wouldn't have a problem with. But it's not the 9 and 10 ball, you got to be young. You have to come with those 1 or 2 tough shots a rack.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get older, like my eyesight isn't quite the same. My nerves are a little shakier. It's all that.
But the ring rust wears off, pounding the hours. But yeah.
Yeah, I did that when I played on the IPT, and I was 20 years younger, and I've struggled, you know, at 52. But I think the conditions kind of sharked me too a little. I wasn't used to this. You know, the equipment is totally different than what we used to play on. So that kind of threw me.
Okay, the 2-ball is right behind the 1, so that'll be in the middle of the table here.
Or up somewhere.
Or up.
See it going? Just watch the 2. See where it is?
The 1 didn't find the side.
And he's safe again. There you go.
Oh,
Very
wow.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
When you're playing good, that's what happens. You get lucky, you know. What's he doing? Oh, he pushed out for the jump shot. Gorst is taking it like, I mean, huh? Are you kidding me or what? I'm not shooting this. See you later. I mean, he just ran up there to shoot.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I mean, you know, he might scratch on the other side. I mean, this is dangerous.
I'm telling you, he's the best at
I know.
this.
I get it, but
he just feels like he's got enough control to justify the risk. He's not going to lose giving it back.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like a routine shot.
I know it. He couldn't believe you left him straight in.
Yeah, right.
Right?
You're right. Well, the other thing is what I notice, he jumps. See, I jump with a hair of spin. That's why I don't jump good. You got to jump center.
Mm-hmm.
No spin. You know, I never practiced it that much.
That one did have a little bit of draw.
You know, he drew it, but he didn't English the ball.
No.
I used to jump with spin.
Ugh.
So, yeah, I know. Well, that's why I never jumped good. I hate the jump cue.
You would have been cured of that, too.
Yeah, no, I would have practiced it. You know, I would have had the extension, you know, the thing, not the glove, though. I'm not a glove guy.
Not the chin glove?
No, or the hand glove. My hands don't perspire. Yeah. When I used to play like Rempe and Mizrak, after a match, it looked like a snowdrift on the table.
Yeah.
I went, what the hell? But my hands really never perspired like that, so I never used powder. Yeah, that was amazing, that shot. So this is a speed shot again, coming down the table. He wants to get like in between the 8-9, which he's perfect. Perfect speed.
Golly, so smooth.
Yeah, and perfect. I mean, just the one rail speed is impressive. Here, he'll just spin it a little bit of left, come out in the middle of the table again. Then a little spin. Well, he didn't really spin it, but he's all right. 5, 6. I think he's going to run out here. I mean, I don't like to predict, but. So what do you play it in the side? You slide over for the
I think he goes in the
rail.
corner here. I think he's going to try to get out, yeah.
Wow. Hey, whoa. What the heck?
Cook that one. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at his eyebrows.
Jeez, what did you do there? Well, there again, you can easily get out of line if you take a little concentration away.
Oh,
it's
he did.
easy to lose the cue ball.
He did, too. He let up just a moment there mentally.
Well, he's going to spin this with serious right English, go in between the 8 and 7, and play the 7 in the same pocket. Extreme right. Pretty sure that's what he's going to do. Or go in between the 8, back and forth under the 8. Yeah, that way. See, he played the other way. He played that way.
Pure he hit that ball.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought he'd spin it and just play the 7 in
recovery.
the same pocket. No.
Oh.
Right. That's what I thought he was doing. Just spin it.
Oh no, initially, yeah, but then now we see how he played. He wanted to go a little more pace. He didn't want that ball dragging its feet and not hanging up over there. So.
Right. Yeah, and again, we can't see the angle that good from here, so he had more angle than what we thought.
He had to work at it for sure.
Well, he got a little careless on this too.
No, I don't think careless. But yeah, it's longer than he wanted for sure. But I don't think it was careless on
Well, I mean, he could have hit this better. I mean.
Oh, for sure. Could have been another 2 feet
I mean, the
closer.
speed. The speed. I think he lost.
I love the way he bears down, though. He comes back with a good shot to get back in. He didn't try to jam something or get frustrated and hurried.
Yeah, I think he wanted to be a little closer to the 8 than this.
Yes, no doubt.
Nice shot. Very good. That wasn't a hanger. I mean, especially hitting it with that speed. He hit a pure again.
Definitely not. And to the hill we go.
Oh, he's on the hill.
He
is now.
Gets Fedor Gorst to the hill. Once again, we got mini tournaments going on, and last I heard, 2 spots are looking for 2 players.
9-4.
$25 if you have a Fargo of $575 and under.
That's me. I'm
You
in.
can play. It's a mini tournament. And just report to Legends Room 2, Legends 2, and get all the details. That looking for a player, $575 and under, just $25, and you could be in the mini tonight.
Yeah, Oi got a little reckless on the bank. I think if he looks back, he should have done something. He could hit the one, so I think he should have try and play some kind of safe, like make the guy earn the game instead of giving it to him. Boy, the cue ball. There you go. Let's top it off with a scratch on the and get kicked in the side. There we go. On top of everything else. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Well, the 6, 7, 8 is, about not great position, but they're in the same area. But he's got to get good on the 7 and the 8.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just looking ahead. So he played a 1 draw back. He's perfect. And 3's right there to 5. Yeah, this looks very runnable.
I'm inclined to agree. But
yeah, he'll play
strange
this.
things happen.
Well, I mean, I don't see. He'll play the 3 and just come out in the middle of the table. Kind of. The middle of the table is your friend, especially playing 9-ball. You'll learn that if you play a lot of it. So, again, he's out towards the middle. He's perfect, right in the middle. Played a 5, come off the rail. Here, he'd like to get good on the 6. The little angle going to his right is what he's going to look at. He doesn't want to get straight, but he doesn't want a lot of angle. He just wants a good angle, just a minor angle.
This would be a perfect layout to practice at home. If you were to replay this video and set the balls exactly, and to be able to get through this progression of balls where the 7 and 8 are awkward like that, you'd learn to be a good player if you practice this over and over and over and over until you could do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and get your cue ball where Gorst gets his. Because if you have to make a bank or a thin cut, it really doesn't count on what I'm talking about, the benefit of the training.
Well, that's Mike Sigel Pool at gmail.com. I think
right.
that guy has all the answers.
And our operators are standing by now.
Yes, 24 hours a day.
24.
So now, do you hit it with inside English or come in between the 8 and side pocket, or you just bump it one? He's just going to cut it with high
straight,
left.
Yeah, well, I think just straight high. I think he just, he did have a little inside there. Got on there perfect. 2 balls away.
Oh, he's perfect. And I picked him to win the match, so I get another dot from me.
Match ball in the bottom.
Very
pocket.
impressive.
2 is a day for Fedor Gorst. Well, Oi, we didn't really see the best of Oi, but Gorst makes you struggle. And then a couple times he left Oi nothing to shoot at, which it's hard to beat Gorst anyway. But
Gorst played great, and a few mistakes was the difference. That's all.
But very entertaining match. You got to see some high-quality elite class pool. We want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, as this has been an ACCUSTATS presentation. Any rebroadcast or republication is expressly prohibited. That's our time for this time. Good night and drive safe.